Oh wait, we're gonna start with talking about our days for once.
Oh.
I'm gonna be like,
Hey guys, and welcome back to episode 7 of the Signal Corrupted podcast. Woo, 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 woo. Let's go. So we're gonna start by talking about our day. So how was your day, Trent?
It was great.
Uh-huh.
Um, so today, am I actually talking about my day?
I mean, yeah, and you can be
Oh.
in vaguer terms or whatever you
Okay,
want to talk
so
about.
today I woke up and the what is wrong with me saying that?
Nothing. I love
Today
it.
I woke up. I'm going through my day and I went to last night. I went to
So
the.
today you woke up and then last night.
I'm adding context. Last night I went to 7-Eleven and I asked the person at the 7-Eleven, I said, "Oh my god, do you have the new Tamagotchi keychains that are supposed to come out today?" And then he told me, "Yes, we do. Come back in 1 hour when we're done stocking up the shelves." And so I was like, "Okay, I'll just go in the morning. Like, I don't want to go home, walk back to the 7-Eleven." And then so I went to bed. I watched Gel Boys before 2 episodes of Gel Boys before I went to bed. Pretty good. I'm loving it so far.
Yeah, boys. That's a
The
new drum, a new show.
the new one that I'm watching.
Okay.
And
Jail boys.
Gel, like
Gel.
GEL, because they get their nails done. And it's like Gel Boys.
Ah, cute.
And then I went to bed.
Gel.
I woke up, and actually, you know what? My day was not good because they didn't have the thing that I wanted. I go all the way to that same 7-Eleven, walk all the way over there because it's not my local 7-Eleven. It's a different 7-Eleven that's way bigger. And I was like, oh, this guy told me for sure they're gonna have it. So I walk all the way over there. And they don't have it. And so I get food. I spend almost 2,000 yen on food at the konbini because it's like actually so expensive to eat there. Then I come back home, eat the nasty soba that I got.
It wasn't
slurp it.
good?
No, it's never good.
Why?
I feel like from the convenience store, it's never good.
Oh, I don't think I eat convenience store soba often.
But I did slurp it up. I didn't finish it though. Then I hopped onto my class, got one answer wrong, made me angry, didn't talk for the rest of the class. Then I was getting ready, found out that my gas was turned off for whatever reason. I don't know. I paid the bill. What more do you guys want from me? I'll call them and be like, they're like, hey, there's an issue with your auto payment. I'll call them, be like, what's the issue? And they'll be like, I don't know. Why are you asking me? Like, who else would know?
Yeah, you're the one who's telling me that there's
You're
an
the one
issue.
who's telling me there's an issue. Who else would know what the issue is?
Right.
But I have to call them tomorrow and be like, turn my gas back on. I paid the bill.
Yeah.
And they're probably gonna be like, it's gonna be like 3 days before we can turn your gas on.
I'm gonna be in the cold for 3 days.
And then I hopped on the train and I went to
LAX with a dream in my cardigan.
I hopped on the train or the plane at LAX in the dream in my cardigan.
Yay!
Whoa!
That's one thing off the to-do list.
But I hopped on the train and we went to go get like paperwork done. So we're moving on up in the world. That's one thing off the to-do list. And I went to Daiso and I love Daiso. And I almost got the TXT water, but every time I have it, every time I see it, I'm like, the Tomorrow X Together water, they have their own like water. It's like green apple water.
It's flavored.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
that's
it's
interesting.
not good, but every time like I see
It's
it,
not
I trick
good.
myself and be like, ooh, that would be good. And then I drink it and I'm like, ah, that's not good. And then the cycle continues. Well, how was your day?
My day, honestly, I feel like it like happened. Like yeah. Like I woke up, I snoozed my button, like I hit my snooze button for like an hour, I think. I'm at a point of like tiredness where I keep misplacing things. So there's an item that I've lost, and so I went to go. My mom was helping me look for it and asking people if they received it. Bruh. And then I literally like I woke up. I took some time getting ready, like waking up, like getting out of bed. But then I got ready quick. You're mean.
Like I'm just like.
And then yeah, I literally got on the bus to get to the train. I got on the train, and this whole time my phone is already dying because I low-key forgot to charge it at night. That's the reason why my phone was like dead all day. And then like on the train, I'm like working on my group assignment for my magazine class because I feel like everything that I wrote last night, I was reading it to you. I literally wrote the same thing like 10 times, but just with different words. And I was like, this is not good. And so, but I had a strike of what's it called? Like a strike of genius, a thought. And so that was like this morning, like when I got up to go to the restroom, I had an idea. So I was like in the bathroom, like typing up a storm, and my mom had to be like, "You okay in there?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." I had to write it down before I forgot. And so I got most of my writing done there. And on the train to the school, I used my phone that wasn't dying to edit like the rest. And then once I got to the school, I had a different group project that I'm working on for my production class. And so then we all sat down together and we started editing. And 4 people on one computer editing is like, that's an interesting thing because like the person in control is doing their own thing. But I don't know what, like he was trying to do like fine tune editing when we hadn't even made the big cuts yet. And I was like, can we just do the big cuts? And he was like, yeah. But he was like, I understand too, because I feel like if I'm in the control and nobody else is watching, I'm like really nitpicky about like the exact second that the cut's gonna happen. But I was like, we didn't need to do that yet. We just need to get like the main parts cut out so we know what the story sounds like with all the cuts out. Because we're doing an interview, but we have to cut out all the questions. So I'm like, do all the answers sound comprehensible on their own without the question being asked? You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes people answer a question without restating the question, and then it's like, what are they talking about?
Yes.
Okay. And so then we were working on that. It went well though, and we have plans to continue editing tomorrow. And then right after that, I had to go to my next class, was for the magazine. And that class, we pitched our magazine to the class. We listened to everybody else's pitches for their magazines that they're creating with their groups. It was very interesting, but I wish there was more feedback, but we just genuinely ran out of time. Oh shoot, that reminds me, I need to edit and upload it. And my group members are waiting for me. Also, I was supposed to pick up curtains from a friend today that I completely forgot about that too. I feel really bad. They messaged me like after I got home. They were like, hey, if you're still coming over. And I was like, I just got home and I was like, guys, I totally forgot to tell my friend that I'm not coming over today. I'm just like, I guess I'm like, I need to say no to more things right now because I think I'm saying yes too much. And I don't mean to interrupt my day. Well, that's my school day, and I feel like we both kind of just had like stressful starts to the days, right? But the second half of the day was good for me. I mean, I was getting irritated because I hadn't eaten much and like just the bureaucracy.
I was having whimsy and joy.
Yeah. I was getting stressed out because then while Trent was my mom was helping us with paperwork and stuff, and Trent was getting his paperwork sorted out, which is good. And then I went to go get some.
I have a bunch of money I don't have to pay now.
Yay! Tax evasion. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, it's but what's it called? And then I was getting my commuter pass done, and I don't know why. It was a new system. I think that's what it was. I was like, I went to the place that I normally go, and it wasn't that's not the place I needed to go because the train line is different that I use now. And so I had to go to a new place and learn a new system, and my phone was at 4%, so I was like really stressed. And then I had to go into a Schmerzbucks, and I don't like that place. And it was the first time stepping into one in like over a year now, and I felt tainted. But I needed to charge my phone and I didn't know where else to go to, so I just went and sat down and used the charger. I didn't buy anything, but I was just like stressed for some reason. Like I felt stressed and I couldn't calm myself down. But we figured it out. I got a snack and some water, and then I felt better. And then we had a fun little ride in the bus, which was nice.
Take me to
Yeah.
the game.
And the only thing that was keeping me sane throughout my magazine class is something that I waited. Hold on, give me 1 second.
Waiting. Wait.
Are you
Wait.
ready? Wait, close your eyes.
Wait. Yes. Wait.
Okay, put out one hand. Okay, ready?
Mm.
What is it?
There's something like actually like. Ooh.
Wait, but if you.
Oh, I opened my eyes. Oh my! I opened my eyes. Labu!
It's a Labu! My friend, it's from Kat.
Oh my god! Thank you.
Our loyal viewer.
Thank you.
My friend gave it to me to give to you.
Sorry, it was freaking me out at first. It's
just like the texture when you don't know what it is.
Like I don't know what it was, but there was something like it started like
probably the
lightly
tag.
touching my hand, and I was like, oh,
Yeah, wait, it actually matches our set really well today.
He can go here.
Cute.
Do
you give your Labubu names, or do you stick with like the names that they're given
I
at
don't know
birth?
the names that they're given.
Oh, okay. I don't know what it's.
Labubu. And this is
Wait,
Labubu.
this was like, isn't he like? Is it one of the macaron flavors?
Yeah.
What was it?
Soybean, but they're like they have like names. I think like actual names, but I don't know if those are only like special Labubus that have names, or they're like.
But I thought each like edition of Labubus had the different names for each color.
Yeah,
because I know there's like Fifi and Lala and like Boo and stuff, but I thought that was just for that
He,
set.
she, they, them, we, them.
USA.
Vegan, non-binary, vegetarian. I can't keep up. There's too many.
But I think this one's like Hope or something, right? It's a tie-dye one, right? I think he's slightly tie-dyed. I don't know. Should I ask my friend?
Take me to the king.
I feel like they should be more discernible.
Take me to the king.
That was great. That was great. But yeah.
Do I go into my storytelling, or do you have more? Because my storytelling is gonna take a minute.
I mean, I think you want to talk.
No. Like it's okay. If you have
I don't
more
think.
to talk about.
I mean, we're here now. We had lunch. I feel better, and I was holding on to this secretly in my backpack, hoping that I was like, no, don't look
at my backpack. Okay, a couple days ago, I was sitting at a table. It's like mostly Bree's friends. Like I'm like acquainted with them, but like it's Bree's friends that like how you have class with.
Yeah.
And I got up from the table and I went, guys, don't look at my backpack. There was nothing in my backpack that I was like, but for some reason in my head I'd be like, oh, it would be so funny if I got up from the table and acted so suspicious and went, guys, don't look in my backpack. Like guys, don't look in there. Like someone who obviously wants you to look in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know why I did that. Like it was so embarrassing.
It was funny. It was like as soon as you did it, I felt like I saw the regret in your eyes. Like, what did I just say? You're like, what did I just do?
I was like, I'm gonna finish the sentence, but I know it's not going good. Like it's not like
it's not landing the way I was hoping.
But I wondered if you ever done this before.
Wondered if I done what?
So one time when I was in middle school, like I fully choreographed like a dance to this is a little dated, but Bittersweet Tragedy by Melanie Martinez. Like it's on her like first EP, but it's like this like ballad kind of song, and I fully made a song. I fully made a choreographed dance with floor work and chair like work, and I did it in my mom's classroom.
Wait, so when are we recording that?
What?
When are we getting the cinematic
I don't
version?
remember. Like, yeah, I fully choreographed it, and I used to make playlist of songs, of like the artist that I liked, and like I would perform concerts in my bedroom,
That's cute. That's
and
cute.
I would add in songs from other artists that I liked, and I was doing covers of the other songs. So it would be like, say, like I used to do Billie Eilish a lot, like her whole albums, because I would like tour her different albums. Like when a new one came out, I would tour that one. So I would add like some of her like the songs that I liked from the album, then I'd add like some of her old songs, and then I added a Lorde song. I think it was Liability, and I in that moment I was Billie Eilish covering.
I am my
No,
mother.
no, 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 don't. I defend her. I defend her for that. She's
I never understood. Just like it's such a funny.
she's so in the right for that, and like her being like, shut up, like, because people really do need to be told to shut up.
I think it's interesting too because like the culture is different. Like that would not be a problem in Japan because
No.
like people don't sing along
No,
at
when
concerts.
we went to the concert and like there was like a moment to clap. Everyone was like hesitant to like clap,
yeah,
and
start
I was
clapping.
like,
yeah.
I was like, whoa, like people. If there's even like a sliver of silence in America, someone's screaming.
yeah,
and
that's
it's
true.
like,
That's true.
shut up, like, be quiet. And even these like the Beyonce, everyone's on mute, like people failing those, like you can't be quiet for literally count them 1, 2, 3 seconds, like.
Do you think it's just the people who don't know that it's coming up, like people who don't really know the songs?
But like, here's the thing, like, if everyone goes like, because it's gonna take a second for you to like start like screaming. So if everyone goes quiet around you and you know the song, you'd probably be like, oh, I would probably go mute at the time she says mute. Like,
Yeah, but I feel like there's some people who go to concerts not really knowing the songs of the artists, and like maybe they're not like maybe they're drunk or maybe they're not reading the room, and they're just kind of like, I'm in my own world. I'm like, what?
okay, but I'm of the. You can think that, but I'm of the.
I'm not saying it's
field-
right. I
I'm
just
of the
think
field that we should beat them up and kick them
Whoa.
out. Really make people learn.
Whoa.
But I have a few. Speaking of music, I have.
Wait, you asked me a question and you never let me answer.
What was the question?
You said, "Have I ever choreographed?" a
no, like, did you ever do that? Like, where you'd make like playlist or like dance, like choreographed dances?
I love how you're like, I have something to ask you. Let me describe this whole
No,
thing.
I said
Anyways,
I
my
asked a
next point
question.
is, you never like gave me a chance to answer.
I didn't ask a question. All I said was I wondered if you've ever done this.
Isn't that a question?
No, that's just being like, I wondered if you've done that.
Check
So,
the
question.
tapes. Check the
Here's the
tapes.
question: have you ever done that?
So actually, I've never really done my own personal choreographies, but what I did used to do is I used to make covers of songs, like actually remixing the lyrics. Like I was in middle school and I would do a music video with my Monster High dolls and changed all the lyrics to the songs to be about Monster High. And I also made a song about Cleopatra. Yeah. That's the word, parody. I think I have a recording of it still. And I used to do cosplays like in middle school, and I forced my friends to dress up with me, and we would walk around and did like the different Winx Club intros. And I don't know if you know Winx Club.
I know of it. I never watched it because I was boy growing up. I watched Ninjago.
I watched Ninjago too.
I loved Ninjago like crazy.
Yeah, that was good. But the Winx Club, they, it's kind of like the Sailor Moon where they have like they're turning like, I'm trying to say henshin. There's like what's it called? They change into their like uniform through magic.
Like magical girl. Like
magical girl transformation. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, thank you. And like they do this thing where it's like a computer voice though while they're transforming, and it's like name, and then you say their name, and it's like Princess Stella. It's like place of origin, the kingdom of Solaria, and it's like power or source of power. It's like the moon and the stars. And then it's like catchphrase, and it's like style is oh so style. That's actually one of them because I was watching them recently. And so we were doing that, and I was forcing my friends to do the different ones with the clothes that I owned. And then tell me why I filmed a commercial. Like I was drinking a Sunkist, and my character that I was dressed up as is like from the sun. And I was like, this Sunkist will give you a burst of sun energy. And then like I was like, I didn't know what else to say, so I was like, and it gives you so much burst of sun energy. I just repeated, and then I did like the Japanese commercial where I went glug, glug, glug.
I would do like when I got into like musically and stuff,
Yeah.
I would do like cinematic musicallys, like
Cinematic.
yeah, like I would like set up like the camera and get a shot. Like it had like a storyline to it. Like so if it was like a sad song, it was probably me like mimicking someone low key because that was like the meta on musically at the time. But
I mean, I kind of get it.
but because it was like the sad, like you had to get like really sad, and like what's the most sad thing that a 14-year-old can come up with? Like
I don't know if I watched a lot of cinematic musicals. I guess I've only seen the.
oh, like actual like musically, like but like I would like make like, and then like sometimes I'd go outside and like make like aesthetic ones that were just like me filming the like sky and like the ground and stuff and being like, yeah, like I'm low key, like I'm better than all you because like I see the world in its true colors and like, and low key that mentality has still kept up with me to this day. Like I'm like, I'm running laps around you. I said last episode I'm running laps around Pluto, not the planet, but the philosopher. Plato's Closet. Did that shut down? You know Plato's Closet?
Yeah, I remember Plato. I forgot it.
I haven't seen
blowing off the ancient texts.
I haven't seen that in forever.
Like, yeah, I haven't heard about that in forever.
I don't
Plato's
think
Closet.
I've ever been there actually.
I don't think I ever went either, but it was
But I
like
know
it was
of
like
it.
a secondhand shop for like more high end or trending
Yeah, it
clothing,
was like,
right?
like mode off, like where you would go and like sell your clothes. And,
Yeah.
like, they would like
There's like wait the one that
they
I
distribute
know about
it.
more recently is like the Buffalo. There's like Buffalo something, Buffalo Exchange.
Buffalo Exchange.
Yeah, that was pretty popular in LA at least.
From LA to LA. Wait,
I had something to say. Oh, but low-key, that's what my old TikToks. I had TikToks, like, I had a mix of different TikToks, but I remember there was like a TikTok where I would like film like from my window and stuff, and it was like the quiet, and I was like, everything's gonna be okay. Like,
I remember I have this like one. I filmed this like in high school, but it was snowing and I filmed the outside, and it is of Maisie Starr's "Quiet on the Harbor Front." I think is that song. What that song title is called? Because I think I've made that up.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's like "Quiet on the Winter." It's "Quiet on the Winter Harbor." Yes, that's the song name. But I remember I filmed like a TikTok outside, and I remember like I was like, oh, this is the peak. Like I've never gotten on this before. I remember I made a TikTok outside, and I remember like I set up my like phone to like get me like making a snow angel in the or in the snow,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, like I'm making it to Hollywood, like like I'm making it to Hollywood with this, like no one's doing it like me. Like Christopher Nolan, you made Interstellar, but have you made this?
I remember one because my old thing on TikTok was that I was a part of a cult actually, and hold on, it's a good segue, but hold.
I wasn't talking about me. I was gonna talk about someone else.
Hold. But my old bit on TikTok when I started getting like traction was that I was a part of a cult. Like I was a cult leader. At first, it was that I was joining a cult, and then somehow I became the cult leader, and I didn't like that, so I canceled that. But it was like I started gaining so I posted like a couple TikToks, I got some traction, and then I started making jokes that like I was selling my soul to TikTok to become famous as like a joke, but it became as a joke, but it became like a thing, and I used to stream, I used to go live every Wednesday, so I used to say sacrifices are on Wednesdays for some reason. That was like a thing, that was a catchphrase like that we all had used, and I even made like a playlist on Spotify called Sacrifices Are on Wednesdays, and people were like, some people listened to it, but it was like a list of the songs I would normally use, so it was usually like really cute videos, but on Wednesday I would post something really creepy. And I remember being in my old parents' house, and like I wanted to do like something creepy, so I filmed like a door that was slightly open, and I covered my hands in black eyeshadow, and I like did something where like I peeked my hand through the thing, and then like I grabbed the door and like left like marks. But the thing was like, and like I wanted to be like creepy, and I was like, it was so funny though, because I was like, no, the streak marks don't look good, so I would wipe it off and then put more eyeshadow on and like restart until it looked good. And like I really thought I was like doing something. I was like, dang, I am a creative genius. Like, yeah.
No one will be creative like I will never get to the point of creativity that I was when I had an iPod Touch 6th generation
Mm,
gold edition.
yeah.
Like no one is touching. Like I'll never get to that point again.
Yeah, I don't know if it's burnout or something, but I'm so sad. I feel like I'm chasing the creativity that I had in the past, and I feel like I don't know what happened to me. Like I feel like my TikToks are just all boring now, and I can't like I don't have that spark in me.
He was doing things that no one in his class was doing.
Yeah.
I was known for being good at Musical.ly.
That's cool.
Like genuinely like known for being good at like doing Musical.lys. I would have like my like group of girls, they would come up to me and be like, one, they'd be like, "Are you gay?" Then two, they would say,
Wait, are you gay?
They'd be like, "Oh, you're really good at Musical.ly," and I'd be like, "Thank you."
No, that's nice.
And I'd be
I
like,
guess.
"Oh, thank you." Like, and that like
Wait.
like the boost that gave to my ego,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
people being like, "Oh, you're like good at making Musical.lys," and I'd be like, "Thank you."
Yeah, I did have a bit of an ego when I started like doing well on TikTok, and then all my friends who wanted to be like content creators were like, "Wait, do you want to build TikToks together?" And I'm like, "Y'all were never asking me to do this before."
I think I had like 1,000 followers on Musical.ly. Like for being like a
Yeah.
13-year-old like making Musical.lys, I think that was
Yeah.
like
That's pretty good.
and like I was making the most bunk Musical.lys. I think like I got one that kind of went viral, and it was just me like it was like this
My
like
last thing
this like
viral.
TikTok trend where you would get yourself, there was like I don't know if it's like a filter or if that came later to Musical.ly, but I remember there was like you would have like a strobe light or something, or like a strobe light effect, and you would like put like a blanket around your head and like dance around, and that was probably was like 2013, like 2012, because that was like the humor. But I remember that
Wait,
that one
what?
went crazy. It was like you would put a blanket over your head and like hold it like this, and you would like dance around, so you look like Egghead, like
I get what you're saying.
like a little like goblin creature. And I was like,
Yeah.
that's very much the humor of
Yeah,
like 2012. So that probably, yeah.
2012.
Yeah, I was on 2012 on making like Musical.ly was like out
You're like 8 years
2014.
old?
Yeah, I was on Musical.ly, like I was on the
That's
internet like crazy.
I did not start using the internet till like I was like 16 or 17 years old.
No, I was on Musical.ly and
Like, I didn't-
YouTube, and I dabbled in Tumblr secretly.
Yeah, I dabbled a little in Tumblr before like I got grounded for like the rest of my high school like life. In like 2016. I did it like I had like a curated Tumblr
I had a Dan and
profile.
Phil Tumblr.
What?
I had a Dan and Phil Tumblr.
Oh, I see. And I also did Musical.ly for a little while, but then literally for all of my high school career I was grounded and I was only allowed to use my desktop computer, so like I really didn't have access to social media. I was actually really late to joining TikTok. And I had a shared account because I didn't want to make a TikTok because I'm always like really hesitant to join new things, like join new trends and stuff like that. And so I had a TikTok account that I shared with my friends because we were like, oh, it'd be fun if we watched stuff and we liked it, and then we could go through the like history to see what we like all watched, pretty much. And then I got to a point where I was like, oh, I kind of want to make my own video, but I don't want to post it on my friend's account. So I made my own personal account, and the first one went kind of crazy. Like I posted like 3 TikToks on one day, and they kind of went crazy, and I got my 1,000 followers in one day, and I was like, wait a minute. And then I just lived it. Like my entire life became TikTok after that. And then COVID hit. And so then like I was really into TikTok and I started live streaming, and then live streaming led to Twitch, and then that's how I became a content creator.
I was having like discourse on TikTok in 2020. Like I was like fighting in comments. That was like my big deal.
What if you left a hate comment on one of my videos?
I wasn't like hating. I was like like genuine discourse. Like I thought I thought I was eating them up. Speaking of music, I'm writing off my segue that I was gonna do earlier.
Sorry.
I had when I was in high school, there was this guy that I low-key like, part of me is like I should say his name because it's like you're kind of a freak, but like also you necessarily haven't done anything wrong, so like I can't be like, guys, this guy's a freak. But I'll say his name
Give him a
Um,
fake name.
Pouch.
Okay.
And so Pouch, I don't know how. Somehow Pouch got my number. Mind you, not many people had my number. But it also could have been a situation. I think one time when I was really bored at school, I wrote my number down 100 times on like sticky notes and stuck them around the school. And I was like, I wonder who is gonna get this and text that number.
Well, that's crazy.
And because I was like,
And you didn't put your name or anything. Just the
no, I
number.
just my number. And I put it. There's probably still some in that school because I put them in like old textbooks.
That's
And
kind
I
of
still have the same number.
interesting.
Like, I'm like every so often I remember I did that, and I'm like,
Podcast Easter egg. You gotta figure out what school he went to
I
and find
literally
his
am like,
phone number in a textbook.
I'm telling you, like, I was pulling out books that had dust on them and putting my number in them.
That's kind of interesting, but for your main phone number, it's kind of scary.
But so one time, kind of like in the same vein, one time I stuck pictures of Cameron Dallas around my school because I thought it was really funny. I found a magazine that was in my teacher's classroom that was just Cameron Dallas, and I thought it'd be so funny to cut out the pictures and post him around. And so I did that, and so I got COVID, came back to school. Mind you, the Cameron Dallas things were still up. Like, they were still up.
No one would bother to take them
No
down.
one bothered to take them down. And then when I get back to school, we had a BOMB threat. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on the internet.
Yeah.
But
wow.
So we had a big lockdown, and I remember because the classroom that I was in had like a window to the like a giant window that was like going into the hallway. But she usually kept the blinds down, like so you couldn't see in because it was just like annoying to have this giant window. So I remember I pulled up the thing because it was like towards the end of the day. There was no real threat. Like there was no threat. It was just people like making.
It was like a precaution to like a empty threat.
Yeah. And so like towards the end of the day, we all like started recognizing that it was not real. So I pull up the thing and look out, and I watch this police officer look at this Cameron Dallas like picture, grab it and rip it off the wall and crumple it up. Like,
what? That's crazy.
Genuinely like one of the like I was like, okay, why'd he do that? Like,
yeah, what was the purpose of that?
He looked at that, looked like he got mad and went like snatched it up.
He's got beef with Cameron Dallas.
But
he broke his heart or something.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Cameron Dallas was out there breaking hearts. Also, for the longest time, I thought Cameron Dallas and Shawn Mendes were the same person.
That's fair.
Like they're in the same like
vein
area of my brain. Like and Somber is squeaking in there, and I'm really scared of him.
Oh, I see. I can see that, but yes, they're like different fonts of the same.
Somber. Okay, if you look like Somber, get a new look. It don't look good.
What if they looked like that before Somber was popular?
Get a new look, because it doesn't look good. Like, you need to change it. Times are changing. You need to learn to change with them. But this guy, so that's maybe how he got my number, because I thought about this later. I can't remember if I did that before he got my number or after. But either way, no. Remember, I did it before, but I don't know how he knew it was my number, because he was not in the class because he was not in the class with me when I did it, nor did like anyone probably like tell him that's his number, and like how I didn't write my name on it or anything. So he texts me and he says my name, like he's like Trent. Do you ever feel weird about saying your own name?
Yeah, I do. I feel that all the time.
Like I hate saying my own name. It's so freaky. And when I have to say it in Japanese, I'm like, make me like but he texts me and he's like talking to me and whatnot. I remember I did think it was one of the phone number people, and they just happened to know it was me and like was like goofing with me. And so he ends up telling me, like, I think he was like, guess who I am? And I was like, I don't know who you are.
Ooh, I don't like that.
But he was like talking like, and then he ends up like, mind you, he tells me who he is, and I still was like, I don't know who you are. Like, I genuinely don't know who you are. So I end up asking my friends, I was like, do you know who this pouch guy is? And like, they're like, yeah, it's like this guy. Like, he was somewhat new to our school. I think he had like come the year prior. And mind you, this spans my entire high school experience. So it might be a little bit of a long story, but I get like finally get his name, finally get like a name attached to the face or a face attached to the name, and she is creeping. He like starts telling me, he's like, hey, I need your help. Like, I need your help with something. There's this person that like I really like. I don't know what to do. Like, going that, mind you, high school aged. Like, I get that we're freshmen, but we're high school aged. Like, you need to come up with something new. Like, so he's telling me like there's this like person that I really like, and like I need to tell them. I was like, okay, just tell them. Like, be like straight up,
Yeah.
just be like, yo, like I like you or something.
Yo.
And so he was like, well, I guess I'll do it. And then like told me that he liked me, and I was like, I don't know you. Like, I don't know who you are. I just learned who you were. Oh my god, which actually reminds me, one time I was in middle school and I turned to this kid that was in my class and I said, oh my god, are you new? He had been going to school with me since we were in kindergarten.
No way. Well, you're talking about how you're bad with faces and names
But, like,
and recognizing people.
But like, I knew everyone. Like, I knew everyone's name. I knew, like, because my school was not like huge, so like it was enough that you knew everyone. You kind of knew their business and you kind of knew what they were about. But I turned to this guy and I go, "Oh my god, are you new?"
That's crazy.
And my
Imagine being
friend-
that guy.
My friend goes, she goes, Trenton, no. Like, I was like, oh my god, because I fully was like, oh my god, like we have a new kid here. When did you get here?
That's crazy.
He ends up playing like a weird role in my life later on. Like, he was, I don't know, he was obsessed with my friend. It was kind of funny. But years go by and I don't really remember like how it starts, but he follows me on Instagram, and that's like the end of it. He like follows me on Instagram in junior year. Towards the end of junior year, sophomore year was not a year that I talk about. Like,
It
ever.
did not exist.
It does not exist in my head. And if there's a few people out there that experienced my sophomore year with me, and I'm like, you saw me at like genuinely a worst. Like, I don't think I could ever get back to that place. And he just follows me later on. He starts texting me like towards the end of the school year, and he's talking about like random stuff. And I'm like a nice person. I'll like, if someone messages me, I'll probably respond. If like I'm not doing anything, like because I love being on my phone, and I love like I love talking to random people, and this person I didn't really know so much, so I'm like, yeah, I'll talk to you. And so we're texting back and forth, and he starts talking about how he's gonna buy this Rolex. And like, I end up finding out that his family, I don't know if this is true or if he was lying to people, but he's like rich. Like, he's like super, super rich. And so like, I'm like, this like guy that's quiet in the class, like doesn't talk, wears polo to school every day. Like, he's the rich one. Like, you would think it'd be someone else. But oh my gosh, she's getting like a live podcast.
Yeah, I know.
But I don't. But we're like, he starts talking about this Rolex, and it comes back later because he texted me like a few months ago about the same Rolex.
That's crazy.
And I'm telling you, I'm like sharing screenshots, everything with my friends. I'm being like, this guy, like, because I remember him like saying that. He starts doing it again. He starts doing that. you looked at my booba. And I got scared.
You know, you were adjusting your jacket, so I was trying to think why you were adjusting it.
But, like-
Apologies, I didn't mean to make you feel uncomfortable.
But he was like, he starts doing the thing again where he's like, there's this guy that I like, and I don't know how to tell him. And I was like, oh, so here we go for round 2. And I was right, it was round 2. He goes, he was like, I like you, and I was like, what did I name him? Pouch. I barely know you. Like, I don't know who you are. Like, no. I think I said, knowing what I said. I think I said, knowing what I know about you, you wouldn't like me. Like, you would, if you actually knew me, you wouldn't like me. Because at this point, I was becoming conscious of the fact that I'm a very like polarizing person. Like, I've had like so many people be like, "Oh, I don't like you," or like they thought I was like the best thing ever, and where it's like this back and forth of being like, I just have very different opinions about me.
Like you're very clear about your opinion, so if people don't agree with you, they
Yeah, they're
feel
very,
strongly
like,
about
yeah,
that.
like,
Yeah.
which is okay. People don't have to like me. But I was just like, knowing you, or like knowing what like my perception of you, this would not work anyways. Not
Yeah.
like not to be rude, but like I also wasn't like attracted to him. Like, I was just like, I'm not attracted to you.
Yeah.
Also, this would not work. Like, it just wouldn't. And so he like would text me every once in a while, and I remember I talked to him like in person for like one of the first times, and my friend was with me, and she goes, "Oh, Pouch, did you get that Rolex?" And I turned to my friend and I said, "Chloe, why the hell would you say that? Why did you say
Why
that?
would you say that?
Why
Yeah.
why'd you like I
He
and she
doesn't
goes,
know that you know,
at first
right?
she goes, what? Like, she's just like, what? Like, what is the problem? And I was like, did you know how that was the messages between me and him? And
Yeah,
you're not
like
in
I
that
was
conversation?
secretly like keeping you in the loop. You're not supposed to know.
She goes, oh, but he like ended up being like a good sport about it. Like, he never said anything. Like, he never was like, oh, whatever. And he was like, he answers and is like, no, I never got it. Like, I'm gonna get it for like maybe my graduation. And then I remember later on he asked me like, can I show you the Rolex, like a picture of it? And I said yes. And he sends me the Rolex, and it's like this like Rolex that has like rainbow like gems around, like, or like diamonds around the like thing. In my text back immediately was gay Rolex.
Gay Rolex.
Like, oh,
Yeah,
you're
that's
getting the gay
interesting.
Rolex. You're getting the gay Rolex.
Now you're being a bully.
Look, no, me and my friend talk about this sometimes. In high school, we were like, people would come up to us and be like, you guys are low-key bullies. And we'd be like, no, we're not. But looking back, we kind of were. Like,
Yeah, it sounds like it.
and, well, I don't think
It's okay.
I don't think I bully
Justify it.
people. No, I will justify it.
Yeah, it's justified. It's okay.
I think I bully people who deserve it. Because maybe there was some innocent
Maybe if you
victims.
weren't such a dweeb, we wouldn't be bullying you.
Listen.
Like,
Listen, there was some people that I bullied that were like racist, like homophobic people, and I bullied them
that's
hard.
fair. That's
But
fair.
there was some
That's-
casualties in the wake. Like, you can't
Oh,
make
make mistakes.
You make mistakes sometimes.
You aim it at the wrong target sometimes.
And I guess he was one of, well, actually, I don't feel bad because it does kind of creep me out. I should block him, but I kind of love seeing his messages come up every once in a while. So, like, I wish I had someone dedicated to me. Like, that man is dedicated.
So you have someone dedicated to you.
It's not gonna happen though. Like, maybe one day when I'm like 60 and I'm like, nothing worked out. Like, hey, what are you doing? But I like remember I text my friends like, should I give him a chance? Like, if he's rich, like maybe he'll buy me something. I was like, should I
Damn.
try get in there like just to get my own Rolex, my own gay Rolex?
That's crazy.
And
Times are rough. In this economy, people
so
be doing.
later, I think we just stopped talking. Like he stops talking to me, he stops texting me, and then it's like a break. Like senior year, I think he texted me a few times, but there was this one time he got caught for playing Minecraft in class, and I busted out laughing at him because I fully like I don't know why that was so funny
That'd
to
be
me, but I
me.
was like like so loud at him, and then oh, she's coming to investigate. Oh no, she's not. She or he texts me like a few times. It goes into senior year. He's still texting me. I think this was during like senior year towards the end. He starts telling me that he's a songwriter and he's been writing songs and he's been writing them like about people, and like he's wants to be a writer, he wants to be a producer. Which is funny because later on I'll tell you why he's not a producer, nor a writer, nor
A musician.
a musician of
Yeah.
any type. So he sends me like songs that he was like working on, and they're not good. And I remember being like, okay, cool. And at this time I was like, I genuinely give him like one word answers. Because like I don't want to like I
Mhm.
started feeling bad. I was like, maybe I'm like kind of leading him on, like, so let me like interact with him, just not like giving thoughtful responses or anything. The only time I give a responsible response was when I was trying to get the full
A
songs.
thoughtful response.
A thoughtful response.
Yeah. You said a responsible response.
No. Anytime like, I actually gave like a response, is I was what?
I think this time he said, only time I gave a response. Instead of gave. Sorry.
I have verbal dyslexia.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm sorry.
But
I just want to make sure that one I just laughed, but the first one I just want to make sure what you were trying to say was getting across.
So the only time I would give like a full response was if I wanted like the full songs that he was releasing, because I remember I texted him and I said also he can still see my story, so he's gonna see when this podcast goes up. But
you should include his name in the title.
So,
I'm just kidding, don't do that.
I am sitting there like just being like, okay, like cool. I was like, and he once again tries to tell me, he's like, I like you, and I was like, pouch, one more time, this is not gonna work, give it up. Like I genuinely said give up, like in the text message, because I was like, this is not happening, give up. And then he starts texting my friend, the same friend that was like gay, or did you get that Rolex? Did you get your gay I think she literally said, did you get your gay Rolex? Which made it so much worse.
Yeah.
And I was like, he's like texting her and being like, there's this guy that I like, same script. There's this guy that I like, I don't know how to tell him. I wrote this song about him.
Dude is literally a bot.
Genuinely. Like same things over and over and over and over again. And he sends her a song that is the one that I played for you. It's like the written out version. And this doesn't come out until my senior or my freshman year of college. But the song doesn't come out. It took a while for the song to come out.
He was really busy producing.
Like he was trying to get it down. He was trying to get it like good, like on
rehearsing.
Like, he was like going to singing practices. That's probably why. Okay. So, and then obviously she sent that to me, and I'm like, I start asking him. I was like, "Oh, the music you're working on, like, what is it? Like, what is the song?" I can't remember what happens between like senior. I think he texted me. He's like, "Happy graduation" or something. Didn't respond to it. Then he comes later, my freshman year at university. He texts me and he's like, just texting me. He's like talking about songs that he's working on, and then I get the songs out of him. I'm like, yo, like, I want to hear them. Let me hear the songs.
Right.
And he's like, they don't come out until March 31st or something. And so I'm sitting there waiting on
He's
March
got like
30th.
a public release date.
I'm sitting there waiting for the song to drop on March 31st. Me and my friends are in a Facebook or in a FaceTime call. Whoa, I've never used Facebook. Like, so I don't know why Facebook came to my head when
You were getting tired.
FaceTime waiting for the song to drop. And it does. The song is fully AI. Fully cover art is AI. Lyrics are AI. Music or singing AI. The music is AI. Everything is AI. And I texted him and I was like, yo, did you write this song? Like straight up, I was like, is this song completely AI? And he was like, no, like I wrote the lyrics. I just didn't feel confident. Oh, he's like, I did the music and the lyrics. I just didn't feel confident singing it, so I had AI sing it. And I was like, I don't believe you. Like I straight up don't believe you. And there was like more texting, more of him being like, hey, hi, like, oh, but he talks to my friend about the song. That's how we confirm it's about me. Like he's like, it's about like this guy that keeps rejecting me, like, and my friend was like, okay, so yeah, it like definitely is about you because who else does this man have on his roster? Like, not to be mean, but genuinely, like, who else does this man have on his roster if he has so much time to dedicate to you?
Yeah.
So he still texts me sometimes. I just think that's such a funny story that like
Yeah.
there's so much build up to this song's release and then it releases
And it just
completely AI song. Like I was like, and I was ready to be a fan. I was so ready to be like, you know what? Like you got some singing chops. You got like some producing chops. Like, but no.
Nope. It was all fake. It was all an
fake.
illusion.
It was all,
bruh.
none of it was real. And yeah.
You know what? And that's why we need to really like people say like try to justify AI like music and it's just I don't know. I'm actually very sad because I recently for the first time ever listened to an AI song that I liked. But as I was listening to it, I was like, oh no, this is AI.
There's an AI book that I want to read. And like I want to read it. I want to read it because I want to like it's like really bad. But it's not like fully. I don't think it was fully written by AI. It was just like maybe parts of it were written by AI because there's so many people who are like, this part seems like fine, but like this part, like it's like the classic three, like blank, blank, and blank. Like there's the like he swiftly blank and swiftly blank and like using the same word over and over again.
I did in my class we did like a thing that was like you read two like passages and said which one's human, which one's AI. And there were 6 questions. Try to guess how many I got right.
All of them? None of them?
Only 2 out of 6 I got right. And then the rest of them pretty much, so it meant that I thought the AI one was written by a human and the human one was written by AI.
Oh. So there like I remember like I'm pretty good at like noticing AI writing, I think. Maybe not now because it's become like more common and maybe I'm coming more like adjusted to like seeing AI writing that I'm like kind of getting disillusioned or like delusional. I'm getting delusioned to it. But so I remember my freshman year of university and this girl, we were doing peer check like papers, fully wrote at the top, this is completely AI. Like I can tell, like it's very like easy to tell. But I still critiqued the essay and I was like, here is the reason why this sucks. Basically, like her paper was like crinkled up because I completely covered every blank space with red ink. Fully like rewrote her essay because I was like, I know you're probably like not wanting to do this. Here's what you can do to like actually get like a grade on this because we didn't have to turn in. We did not have to turn in the like, peer review. Because like the draft or the peer review. So I was like, let me just be like, write about this, make it like in this. I didn't like write it like word for word for her. I was just like, take this concept, like turn it into this, like let it like flow into blah blah
Yeah.
blah.
Wait, so now that we're talking about like AI stuff, we should go into media recs that you have.
Oh, so AI.
Yeah, like so instead of listening to AI music
Oh,
and
I
stuff,
thought you were like telling me
what
like
what are like good, let's support our authentic artists, humans.
I thought you were telling me that like so
Instead
like
of
show me
focusing on
the AI
AI.
art that you enjoy.
No,
Like
no, no, no.
like
Imagine,
like
imagine.
imagine you go into teeth surgery and you come back out and you say, Harry Styles, I survived teeth surgery, and Harry Styles says, who do you think gave you the teeth?
He dropped a new album, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Did you not get the reference?
No. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about half the
What?
time.
Who do you think gave you the teeth? You don't know that one?
No. Am I
Wow.
supposed to?
Yeah, that one's like
Do you know
big.
私の手はプートだよ
Yeah, I know that
Fuck.
one. I know that one.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
We should go reference for reference. Like we should come up with like a bunch, like a list of reference, and then like just say them and see if we like each other get it.
We should do the thing where you try to make each other laugh when you do the references.
Ooh, that's
Like
a good TikTok.
mouthful of water.
That's a good TikTok.
Yeah. But yeah, so what are your media recs for this week?
My media recommendations. I didn't get to get to my second story, but
Well, we have another episode. Are we recording today or should we
we can
record later?
at a different time.
Yeah, it's getting late. Wait, can I once again don't have media recs. I listened to no music today, actually. Not a single minute. Wait, there was something I was gonna say though. Oh, I have no media recs. However, I recommend you read an article of a magazine and tell me about it because I need inspiration for a magazine article writing class, and it's hard muddling through like articles you just don't really like. So if there's any articles or magazines you guys like, tell me about it. Tell me like the name of the magazine, why you like it, and like an article that you read recently that you like, and that would very much be helpful for me in my class. Yeah.
I really like the one with Sydney Sweeney before she went crazy. It's in the same one as the Heartstopper G like Men of the Year. And
wait, that's crazy.
It's like it was a really like fun interview because I'm like she's such like a fun actor, and then like oh girl, what happened? But my media, I have
My media.
I don't know if I said this last time because I didn't check it off of my list, but the Wouldn't It Be Nice cover by Drew Monson, In the Rain by Addison Rae, and then I have Mr. President by Bass Victim. And then my last one is the Jail Boys show. I'm really enjoying it. I'm to the part where he's like, maybe I shouldn't have been stringing along this guy the whole time, and I'm such a dumb idiot. Buck.
Stupid.
But yeah, it's pretty good. I would give it. There's like a couple of like I think translation errors that I kept googling at because they were like, what? I love that like those like translation errors in media.
Yeah.
I was watching damn, I'm talking too much. Okay.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
You breathe too hard.
Me?
Yeah, he
no, I didn't go. I snickered. I went.
Yeah, when there's continue talking, I guess.
Can we start by freaking talking about our days for once? Yeah, guys, I wish I had well, I probably would have fun stories to say, but honestly, like I've just been my brain is no work. Like for real.
Your media is your cat.
And I mean I still watch Among Us Academy every single night, so what? Yes. I have an outside rec. Go to a cat cafe.
I want to go to cat cafe.
Go to cat cafe. We need to go to cat cafe together.
I know.
Episode in cat cafe. No, I don't think they'll let that happen.
I low-key like think it would be cool with that.
They were live streaming when I showed up to the cat cafe. They were like streaming. Well, I can't tell you, but right now. But I went to a cat cafe, and they were live streaming the cuts. And then they're like, "Oh, the customers are here, so we have to go for now. We'll see you later tonight. Bye."
Can I do my bit one more time?
Yeah.
Oop, stuck. Come on.
Whoa.
Take me to the king. Take me to...
I feel like with this lighting, it's like amazing.
Wait. Let me like go into the sun. Take me to the... Wait, I'm doing it the wrong way. Take me to the king. To the king.
I don't recommend Labubu.
Why?
It's just consumerism.
Bruh.
Like I won't. It's not even final boss. It's like a side quest boss. But
No, it's not. It's not consumerism if it brings me joy.
yeah, but did you consumed it?
Okay, and you consume the air every day. I'm gonna be like, oof, overconsumption
I'm not
of the air.
consuming it. I'm
You are.
inhaling it.
It's going into your body.
Yeah. Does that count as consumption?
Yes.
I feel like consumption
okay,
is when you
listen.
intake, but you don't take, but nothing is given out.
Listen, I
Like, but I
intake
guess consume food.
I can intake food and put it back out in the world. So what's the difference?
That's a good question. Let's define consumerism. I love when a good conversation starts with let's define our terms. Like that's not a joke. Like I genuinely like that's why I think people think I'm being silly or like sarcastic when I say what do you mean by this word exactly? But like I'm genuinely mean like let's define our terms. I think
used
that's
to make
fun.
me really mad with my therapist. She'd be like, "What do you actually mean by that?" And I'm like, "It means what I said." So the thing that just came out of my mouth, that's what it means.
So and you guys never take us seriously, so it's really starting to piss me off.
So the thing that like the words that I put in together in my head and then came out of my mouth, that's what I mean.
And the words that we're gonna say now is thank you for watching this week's episode.
Buy Labubu, buy Labubus and put them into landfills. We need more Labubus in landfills. We honestly need Labubus to start filling up the earth, filling up the ocean, so that when the water level rises because of all the Labubus being made, we have an island to sit on of Labubus, so that we don't we have land. We're gonna make an island out of Labubus. I hate when you sit here and just let me talk. Like,
I don't know what I'm supposed to say. I'm trying to let you do the outro. Oh my goodness, everything's full.
Tune in next time where I tell you that I almost got indoctrinated into a Japanese cult, and Brie actually does the hot sauce dance.
Hot sauce dance.
I'm making stuff up at this point.
I'm gonna do it. No, I'm done. Don't test me, or I'm gonna do the hot. I'm gonna do the hot sauce dance all over.
One more time. Tune in. Tuten.
Tumen?
Okay.
Tutankhamun?
Tune in next time where. Come. That was. Okay. Tune in next time where I tell you about how I almost got indoctrinated into a Japanese cult, and Brie tells you how they murdered someone and hid the body. They're gonna tell you how they got away with murder. When do we say bye?
Bye! Bye-bye. Thank you for watching. Wait, look at the camera. Bye!
I don't think I've ever looked at that camera the entire time. I don't think I looked at it
Bye-bye.
once.